Hey, watch this video if you think you're ready to submit the Insulator and Conductors Lab to make sure you haven't forgotten anything. I'm going to play this video. Go ahead and pull up your own presentation at the same time and just listen to the audio of this video. I'll go ahead and give you a couple seconds to do that, or go ahead and just pause the video. Okay, I'm going to start in. Do you have your presentation pulled up? Pause, otherwise pull up your presentation. Okay, on slide 4, you should have told me what the independent variable was, what the dependent variable was, as well as what constants were through the experiment, and then filled in the blank, told me increase or decrease, and explained. So if you're missing something, pause the video, go finish it. The next slide was slide 8. You needed to put in temperature after 5 minutes, as well as calculate the temperature change. So 42 minus whatever number gives you a number here. So these two rows need to be filled in. And then in words, you should have explained what materials kept the temperature close to 42, which materials allowed the temperature to change drastically. Okay, so that's slide 8. If you've got all that done, keep watching. If not, pause, go and do that. Slide 9 is just like slide 8, but this time it's for 20 minutes. So again, take the temperature from 20 minutes on slide number 7, place it in this row. 42 minus that number will give you this number right here. And then in words, tell me which materials, again, kept temperature steadiest, which ones allowed temperature to change the most. Pause if you need to go fix. If you're good, keep watching. Lastly, same thing. I'm like a broken record at this point. This time it's for 30 minutes, so your table needs to be filled in, and in words, lots of descriptive words. Which materials kept temperature steady, which ones allowed for lots of change. This helps you decide on the best material for Olaf, so don't count this stuff out. Pause, go finish slide number 10 if it's not done. If it is done, keep listening. Hey, this one, make sure you've ranked from best insulator to worst insulator. Hey, this is slide, I think it's slide, well, let's see, slide number 12. The temperature of the room before starting the lab, So tell me what you think will happen based on the fact that the water temperature is 42 degrees. Room temperature is 21.5 degrees. One of those things definitely warmer, one's cooler. Explain which way the heat's going to move in the room. Pause, finish slide 12 if it's not done. Otherwise, explain to me, based on slide 12, was that conduction, convection, or radiation, and why? Have you told me which one of the heat transfers and why? If so, keep listening. If not, pause and go back. Slide 14, give me 2 real-world examples of insulators that are used to keep heat in or out. So think of 2 insulators or 2 real-life things that insulate and keep heat in or will keep heat away from something. Okay, I'm happy to answer that question. Just message me. Pause, make sure that's done. Otherwise, keep listening. Slide 15, it's the same thing but for conductors. Make sure you have 2 examples on there. Also, make sure you have told me what those items are made of. Don't leave that off. If you need to finish, pause, go finish slide 15, come back when you're done. Slide 16, this should have taken you a little bit of time. These sentences should make sense. They should make you sound like you know what you're talking about. Don't discredit yourself by being lazy. Make sure you've explained if your hypothesis is correct or incorrect. Have you told us which material makes the best insulator? What's your evidence from the data table? And then why is that the best insulator? Okay. Lastly, make sure you either have a labeled diagram and a picture, a labeled digital image, or a written detailed description of your coat design.